the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. Kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Virginia Tech's offense has the ball first today. Virginia Tech opened up McCann the last time they saw the Hoops.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia and Virginia Tech play, you got to start fast. Last time it was the Hokies. Let's find out what happens here.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Green. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that first touchdown, the old Hokie Stones are trembling in this great stadium.
Yeah, and such great fans, and Lane Stadium early in the game has a reason to be rocking. They get on the scoreboard first, everybody going bananas.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So Virginia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And, I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Cover 3, corner blitz 3.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give is to Taylor. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away, nowhere to go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And option is set to.
And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Drones. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Option is set to.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Option is set to. High cross. Option is set.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground with the back. Hits him with a stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And option is set to.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Option is set
And they
to.
finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Morris. They haven't exactly... There he goes! They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Drop field.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Courtney. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Option is set to.
High the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Option is set to.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Lost to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on third
Option is
down.
set to.
Really Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Plows through the defense. Discards him with the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for...
Turning it on! He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and throwing it up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Got the tight end outside. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good play.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
The Hokies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Makes the grab. It's Green. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense has to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Hokies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the...
Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Hokie. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And option is set.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Entering play call.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Option is set.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morris. Catch in the middle, it's Ennis. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
There are 6 categories.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney, and he's wrestled to the ground.
Entering play call.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Return left is selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Rides the back on the option to give. At the 40, there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Back to throw, it's Drones. Here's the pressure. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Heath. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able...
There he goes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Morris. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Entering play call. Speed off. Hockey out.
And we're about to get another look at this hokey offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Entering play call. Coach, option is set.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Turning it on! We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Hokie! Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Option is set.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
That's reeled in. It's Courtney. And he's knocked down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Caught over the middle. It's Ennis. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Action is set.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19.
MTN inside zones. Passings.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking for space. It's Stewart. On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind and forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Got attempt is selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Morris. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Option is set.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Option is set.
And this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Hard running there. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Enter. Option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backwards. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Option is set.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Option is set.
And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for it? Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
And option is set to.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ennis. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Option is set to.
And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finding open areas.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Got the 1st down, looking for more. Wide open space, touchdown Hokies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And option is set.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
And
quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Morris. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away.
Man, college football is crazy. It looks like he's about to go score on this punt return. Instead, getting down inside the 10-yard line, he coughs it up. That is a play that could very well define this game.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Into the house. Touchdown, Virginia. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26.
There are 8 categories.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Running through contact. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Option is set.
The Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his feet to buy time. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good.
Auction is set.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play on first down from the 13-yard line. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And
they'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Ennis. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in a hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Morris. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Entering red auction.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Just dismissing tackles. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Auction is set.
One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's in open space downfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia Tech and Virginia plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Entering play call, you have
And the Hokies will line up to kick off and start the second half. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Nothing went right in that first half. In the first order of business here, try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession. Because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Keith. Lots of room to run. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick.
And
now you got to swing it back your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Hokies will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. But, oh, he's got some. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, The field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Coach suggestions. There are
The
6
modest gain on the
categories.
completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, and the running game's abandoning them. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. This time they get him in the backfield and they take back what he got on the previous play. Those last 2 runs have been disastrous. Would they dare go to a draw on 3rd and 16? To the air, it's Morris. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's open on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there, broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Leaves it with the back. Smashes through the tackle.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. Hokie, Tech, BPI builds a big lead on the Hoops.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really matters. That's why rivalries are so much
Coach
fun.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Under fire. The short hands, it's Ennis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Entering 8 up safe man.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And after that punt, that's where they'll park it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To the air, it's Drones. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. All the way back to his 5-yard line. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The give out of the gun. At the 20, he's got space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Option is set to.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Fires it down the seam. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And option is set to.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Pocket breaking down. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Green. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option. The give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Option is set to.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they got it at the 33.
Suggestions.
The Hokies have it with a first and 10.
Options. HE swing is selected.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Option is set.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Stretched. Option
and the D deny them on second and goal. The play action fake. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fellas. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the point after is good. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Option is set.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Pulls it in at the 25.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
There are 8 categories.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
From the gun, the running back has it. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. First down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that turning it on. And explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Enter auction is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Harris. Bounced off his feet.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
It's complete on the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball down anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, the ground game. Powers through the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And this guy's like tackling a tree stump, man. He's just so thick, so compact, just continues to break tackle after tackle. You want to bring those arm tackles? They're not going to work. You better bring your whole body, and you better bring a friend.
Past the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Hokies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Inside the 35. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
There are 6 categories.
The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Brown. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. By the chains now on 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To throw, it's Drones. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes a grab for a big play. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football. And
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ennis.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
There are 6 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Third down coming up after the completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
0-1 trap is selected.
Looking downfield. It's drones. Moving out to the right. The throw. Got a man. It's Green. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Under fire. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Cover 3 Sky.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Catch is made at the 15. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's drones. Here comes the heat. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day. So
he's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Auction is set
on to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected.